right, we're good. Beautiful.
Where are we, D?
Oscawana Lake, New York.
Oh yeah, this is your honey hole?
It's a good spot. A lot of good, you know, average tournament fish, 2 pounds. There's a couple big fish in here. Hopefully we'll get one. It's very fishy. I'm gonna show you that a drop shot is not a technique where you need 6-pound test in the small worm. We're gonna be going at them with 20-pound test, braid, and we're gonna pitch, we're gonna flip, just like you would a jig.
I bet you have fish tattoos also, right?
I do. I will. I don't even know where it is. Oh, there we go.
Oh, jeez. That's impressive.
There she is. See? Oh yeah, I'm covered, man. I'm all over.
It suits you. Okay, what do we got there, D?
We have just an octopus hook. Okay. It's a bigger hook, so we could get, if you're drop shotting a smaller bait with a smaller hook, the last thing that you want is that hook pointing down. You want it to point straight. You'll get a better hook. In this case, it's such a big hook, it don't matter.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And how big is that? What size?
That is, I believe, a 4-aught. So we're gonna be throwing bigger baits, and then we're also gonna use a smaller version of this. That's all I'm doing today. Is we're gonna drop shot, a little Jika rig, but mostly drop shot. Okay, we're doubling up like this, taking the hook, sticking it through. Okay, tying a polymer with a long tag. Very simple. Doesn't matter which way you put it through. Wet it down, just out of habit. Okay, now here's the most important thing about a drop shot rig. Okay, a lot of people, you got to put the line back through the eye.
You do?
Yeah, but on the hook point side.
And why is that?
I'll show you in a second. It makes it.
And you left about a foot.
Yeah, normally we determine where we want it. There's a lot of misconceptions about a drop shot. One is that it's a big, small bait, you know, technique. It's not. Also is everybody thinks you need a really long leader. Sometimes you don't. In fact, they eat it better sometimes when it's closer to the floor. So what we're gonna do is, you see I put the line through. Now here's the most important thing. You gotta take that knot and pull it back through the eye like that. Okay, and what that causes is, see how that hook stands straight up?
Huh.
You don't want it to lean down. You want it to stand straight up. So every time you pop that, you're making it quiver.
Nice.
Okay, another thing is, another popular misconception of a drop shot is you need a 1/16 ounce weight, a 1/8 ounce weight. No, ½ ounce, an ounce. Okay, everybody will tell you who fishes a drop shot the correct way. This is just an anchor. So why would you use a 1/8 ounce anchor when you could use a ½ ounce? Okay, you want it to stay on the bottom. So now we're talking about length of the drop shot. Okay, there's all different lengths, but what we have to realize is we're not structure fishing now, we're weed bed fishing. So normally structure fishing, you see something on the depth finder, you drop it down, and when the anchor, the weight that's the anchor hits, you see how it stands up off the bottom? But if you cast it out and you're at an angle, it's gonna be closer, so you want a little bit longer leader, okay?
It's geometry.
Another thing is, a lot of guys, they'll say, okay, let's fish here. And they'll cast it out, and they'll hit bottom and they'll start shaking it. No, cast it out, reel it in slow like you would a football jig. Feel a piece of rock or something and then stop it and shake it. You want to maximize your time, especially when you're tournament fishing, because tournament fishing isn't always the best fisherman. It's a lot of times it's the best system. The more cash you get in, the more fish you're gonna catch. What?
It's an anchor. I have to keep reminding myself it's an anchor.
It's hard to.
So I don't fish that way. I never drop shot.
Okay, so normally on a drop shot, everybody says nose hook it, right? Put it right through, out the other side. That prevents your line from tangling.
Okay.
Because if it lets the bait move. Here, when power shotting, totally different. You're gonna put it through the head and out. And the reason why we're gonna do that is because you'll actually have the bulk of the bait protecting more of the hook. So there you go. That's it.
That's it.
Ready? Right. So we're just pitching it out, pulling out slack line, let it hit the bottom. Okay, it's now on the bottom, and we're just shaking it in place. And then you might want to reel it up a little bit to move it. Okay, now
that was my question.
Settle it down in a new spot, pop it a little bit more. Another thing you want to pay attention to is the type of bite. It's very important. If it's a bump and a swim, there's more fish there
Really?
because he's eating it and he's taking it away from the school.
Huh.
So you gotta sit and stay.
That's fascinating. You should have been a biologist.
Yeah, I got one.
Oh yeah.
Told you this hump is
That's right,
phenomenal.
man. You called it. That's a nice one. Beefy.
Yeah, let's try to flip this guy. I'm using light lines, so it's gonna be a little scary. At least we got him on film, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
That's a decent fish.
Yeah, we should have 20 of these already.
We should.
Yeah, we should. Not bad, right?
Yeah. Good looking.
What do you think he weighs?
That's 1.75 pounds, 2 pounds. That's right.
Now he's a pound.
Yeah.
Now he's 5.
What is he?
It's a largemouth.
No, but how much he weigh? Does he weigh? You think?
I'm gonna go 1.75 pounds like you said. Nice healthy fish.
Very
nice.
nice.
Nice job.